Hi everyone, welcome to the very first episode of Season 4's talk show. Finally, after literally when I record this, right reaching the 9th month anniversary, because we're October 1st tomorrow, that means I delayed this for like 9 months. Okay, so finally, episode number 1. For this episode, we're gonna talk about the ranks of VRChat. So if you go to the social settings and safety and all that stuff, you have these 6 basic ranks. So let's start with these 6 first, okay? So in VRChat, you can get ranks. Every time you play the game for the first time, you start with rank number 1. Rank number 1 is Visitor. Visitor is the gray color. You get this at the start. I call it the tutorial rank. You get here, you have nothing. VRChat doesn't like you, people don't like you, you can't do anything here. All you can do is just get used to the controls, get used to the world, get used to the avatars, just get used to stuff. You'll roughly end this rank at hour 12 of your playthrough. Roughly. Some earlier, some later, but that's how VRChat says. That's the only rank that has like an official hour count. 12 hours. So yeah, that's all the first rank is, Visitor. So let's explain what they are. In this game, most visitors are or quest children who got their headset from their parents and just joined this game for the first time, go to public lobbies and just scream and yell and be the most awful human beings you can think of. Great parenting, ladies and gentlemen, great parenting. Second is, of course, people who are just curious about the game. Like people from my age who are brand new, who explored it thanks to YouTube and Twitch. So they also come here for the first time. The third one are people who lost their accounts for whatever reason and they're back. And the 4 people are the bad people, like trolling and hackers and all that stuff. So if you see a visitor, take a distance and observe. If they're number 3 or number 2, like nice people who are curious about the game, add them. If they're 1, 3, or 4, go away, cause red flags. Alright. Number 2, where's the pen? After hour 12, you get a promotion to new user. The new user is the blue color. You unlock nearly everything. You unlock Unity. You unlock avatar uploading in Unity. You unlock the trust of VRChat. You unlock the account of VRChat. You unlock the VRChat Plus and stuff. So basically, VRChat trusts you enough that you're here for the game and not for bullying and harassing people. You completed the test. So as a gratitude, you get a rank up and all the stuff. You still have some restrictions because they kept like a few features for the new ranks, but a new user basically gets respect from VRChat, and we give respect. We know, okay, this person is not here just to scream in your ear for 5 hours and leave the game and never come back. They actually want to hang out. So if you see new users, they're nice people. I barely met a bad new user, not gonna lie. So yeah, they're usually just chill people from the second thing from Visitor, like people who are actually curious about the game and they understand it from Twitch and YouTube, but longer. The trolls got bored of it. The hackers got banned or got the other rank I'll talk about later. People with the second account are still there, so if you see like a full body new user, I won't say red flags, but keep your eyes open now. Yeah, okay, rank number 3. Okay, now I have to do this. Which is basically the user rank. User rank is basically the default rank. You earn the final pieces that VRChat keeps from you, like uploading worlds and having the default rank. That's what they call them. That's why they call it user. Not new user or whatever. User. You're the average player. The normal, boring, classic person. Most users are chill people. They explore avatars more, they explore people and worlds, they hang out in the usually around the mirror time, usually around the user time, they see the mirror dwelling thing getting through them, but not completely. Pretty nice people. I can't say a lot about users, they're the most vanilla of them all. Same people from the user rank, the new user rank. People who are interested in the game, keep playing. People with a secondary account, keep playing. And that's it. Alright. Now. Rank number 4. Oh yeah, by the way, user. Now, rank number 4. Known user. Oh boy, now we're gonna start this. Known user. So I forgot to put the hour count. So a visitor is usually from 0 to 12 hours. New user is from 12 hours to 50 hours. Usually. User is from 50 hours to 250 hours. Like, usually. You can get it earlier or later. Okay, known user. Known users are the most safest rank in VRChat. I'll tell you why. So once you get known user, you're part of the elite ranks. You're no longer a regular user, you're a high rank user, so you get extra features. One of them is the legendary appearing as. If you're a known user, it will tell you appearing as known user or user. I can just click on the user rank, and bam, I'm a user. Why? Because there were a lot of toxic trusted users back in the day. That's why VRChat made this feature, so the actual good trusted users, like me, can hide the rank if people are genuinely afraid of you, which they do. But for a known user, you have the most perfect reputation, because users, people with experience of VRChat, see that's a user, but is that a user? Maybe that's a known user or a trusted user hiding as a user just to bully me. And if you're a trusted, you got the reputation trusted. Known is like, okay, you actually are taking more effort in the game than a user, but you're not these guys, the trusted and above. So, known users are the most chillest people of them all. They love VRChat. They don't have an ego on the rooftop over there. They just play. They like hanging out. Usually, they're around mirrors with people and stuff. If you see no users, talk to them. They're beautiful people. They're amazing. They're the most likable of all the ranks. And yeah, you'll keep that for a very long time. So then, it's usually from 250 hours to 500 hours. Now we got trusted user. Trusted user, which is roughly from 500 hours plus. I'll tell you until when, but trusted users get, of course, the same appearing as, but instead of known, it's trusted. They're the purple colors. They're these guys. They have two lifestyles. It's black and white when it comes to trusted. First, talk about the white part. Most trusted users are chill people, like me, like my friends. They're nice people, they're usually in full body, just having a good time, or in desktop or VR. They're the exact same people from the known end user, new user. Nice people who came to VRChat thanks to some other sources and having a blast. They love hanging out with friends, they love having real deep conversation with you and stuff, and they generally want to help you. But there's a small minority of trusted users, the dark side, the black people. Sorry, I mean the color. I mean, you know, the dark side, okay? So the dark side of the trusted users, they're like 5% of the player base that made their reputation so big that this bottom exists. People think that, oh, ranks are not important. Well, this bottom is literally a side thought thanks to those people. There are people with an ego that is higher than that ceiling. They're blessed with their mindset. They are so insecure about themselves. They generally are awful human beings. They usually are full-body people with a trusted label, sitting in front of a mirror and block anyone that breathes too loud. It could be just here talking too loud, or just being in the quote-unquote way, or even being under trusted user. These people like to press the block button for no reason other than they're insecure about themselves. They are very toxic individuals. They basically bully you. They're awful. Stay away from them. But they're very small. So if you see a trusted user, just talk to them. If they don't disappear, they're nice people. If they disappeared, they blocked you. Okay? Usually this is basically the ranks. Go away. The next rank is friends. Okay, I'm gonna start over on the bottom. Let me turn off Colliders first for this. Colliders. Next up, friends. These are the 5 basic ranks. Number 6 is friends. It is straightforward. If you add someone in your friend list, they become your friend. Can be any rank you think of. If you like someone, friend request sent or friend received, click done, friend, you get yellow. Nothing else, pretty easy. Okay, so these are the 6 basic ranks. Now let's talk about the 4 bonus ranks that are not shown. Number 1 is, if we go back to the visitor from before, we also have another side of the visitor, which is called nuisance. Nuisance rank is basically a visitor that instead of behaved so good you get new user, you basically got punished to nuisance. Remember what I told you, that there are some visitors that are trolling, like the kids and the extremely awful human beings. People can block them and report them. If a visitor gets blocked or reported, they don't get a ban, they get a nuisance rank, which is basically put in a corner and getting bullied back. You can laugh at them, they're robots, you cannot hear them, you cannot see them. They have a giant label saying, hey, I'm a nuisance rank, I'm an awful human being. So it's visitors misbehaving. Compared to new users, it's visitors who behaved. If you see them, just click, block, move on. They're awful people, they get what they deserved. That's it. Next up, instead of going back in time in the rank system, let's go further. After you got trusted user, we got a new rank. An official rank called veteran. User. Roughly, you get this thing starting at 500 hours. And that can go to 2000 hours. Between this time span you get veteran. Veteran users used to be the classic friends rank. They used to be the yellow rank color. In the old UI this was called veteran instead of friends, but veteran got hidden, not deleted. because remember what I told you about the trusted users have an ego to the rooftop over there, the ceiling? Veterans are on Mars. They like, when the ranks came out, there were like a very small handful of people with the veteran user rank. And they basically took over VRChat in 2019. They basically became the worst, toxic, messed up humans you can think of. So because of that, VRChat with the beta, because I was in beta, just changed it to friends and never to be shown again. The only reason you can get it is if you install the app on the phone or on Windows. They show you the rank. My rank is veteran user, but since you can't see it in VRChat, I show as trusted. They're basically the nice people of VRChat. The ones who originally got veterans with the ego, lost their ego, and left because they're bored or just give up on that. Most veteran users are a mature group of people. They're old school players from back before the ranks, just like me. We know exactly how VRChat works and functions. We know it like it's our second nature. So you can't see them in the public, but if you add them as your friend and you open the app on the phone and Windows, you can see it. Then let's go to the next rank. This one is actually deleted. You can only use it with the mod. I don't recommend modding, but it's the only way you can actually see the rank. That rank is called legendary user rank. The legendary user. Okay, like these guys, you cannot obtain the rank. Veteran user is the highest rank in the game you can get today. Legendary, just like veteran users, was a rank only for like a handful of people. The only way you can get the rank was if you had two requirements. You were an account before the rank was introduced. So when they introduced the rank system, that legendary user rank, they put like a hold. Everyone above the new accounts, the people who made their account after 2019, well, the day, never get it. People before can get it if they earned it. So basically VRChat screened every single player, well, every single veteran user back in the day, and only like a select full of people, veteran users only, got legendary user. They're the pink rank. They're like 1% of the player base has them. That's why they call it legendary. People who had an impact in VRChat, who are role models, who are actual role models. They're way above the Twitch users, Twitch streamers and stuff. They're like nothing compared to them. They are basically the guys who made very mind-blowing worlds. One, for example, is Open Mic Night. That creator got the rank. I know a few other people, but that's the only one I know. You cannot get the rank. They're very rare. If you see them with one of the mods that I don't recommend using, don't use modding, not good, but there is one where you can see it. And then you see who's legendary. They're the pink rank, nothing special. And the highest rank you can get in VRChat. The highest rank, yep, there are still 30 plus accounts with a rank above legendary. And they're called the VRChat team. Say I'm sorry, not attainable. The only way you can get this rank is if you are hired by VRChat. No matter what you do in VRChat. You create the logos, you create the game material, the UI, the animation, the stream, I don't care. As long as you work for VRChat, they code you the upgrade rank. You cannot get this ever. If you do not legally have a contract working for VRChat Incorporated, you don't get the rank. They have the red color. So if you see someone with that rank, it's an official, legal licensed employee of VRChat. And that's the highest rank in the game. And that's it. These are all the ranks. Low and below, we start with nuisance. then visitor, new user, user, known user, trusted user, veteran user, legendary user, VRChat team user, and the odd one is friends. And this is me explaining the ranks in VRChat on September 30, 2021. If it changes in the future, this video will be outdated. Maybe it will be like a new rank. So anyway, this is Jaimie from Jaimie's Plays. Thank you for listening to the very first talk. See you next week for a second talk exactly like this. Full body count me in another world. I'm going to go to 10 different worlds that have pencils that are looking nice to me, okay? See you then. And as always, see you next time. Jaimie out. Bye.